of that still took the thing of benefit. Now it wasn't working right for me. So it was like 3 seconds behind. That's what they do. Not by might, nor by power, but by my spirit, say the Lord. Hope. Not by might, I am not just in the Lord, rubber, it is a rubber, I'm going to use that to see. Now that they have gone forth. Malachi chapter 3, verse 1. Go out, send my messenger, you shall prepare the way before me, and the Lord whom seek will shut and come to his holy temple. Even the messenger has come, and only delight in the holy shall come. Malachi chapter 4, verse 5. So I these are coming strike or curse. All the voice of populace has become. Malachi chapter 4, verse 4. You got to go to wherever. You don't go to wherever, you're not going to know who you are, what you are, what type of power you receive. It's not going to know anything. It'd be like I was down for boy, it's a hurting field. Every time I tell you all that, boy, it hurts. Yeah, it being something all them many years and just think I know this and I know this and this is gonna happen, that's gonna happen. No. Blessed thou, O Lord God of our Father, thy name is worthy to be praised, Lord, above all forever. And blessed thou holy name that is exalted above all forever. And blessed thou in the temple of thy holy glory, to be praised and glorified above all forever. And blessed thou that beholdest the dead, and sittest upon the cherubim, to be praised and exalted above all forever. And blessed thou on the throne, blessed thou on that glorious throne of that kingdom, to be praised and glorified above all forever. And blessed thou in the firmament of heaven, above all to be praised and glorified forever. For all ye works of the Lord, praise and exalt him above all forever. O ye angels of the Lord, bless ye the Lord, praise and exalt him above all forever. O all ye waters that be above the heaven. I missed that. All right. O all ye works of the Lord, bless ye the Lord, praise and exalt him above all forever. O all ye heaven, bless ye the Lord, praise and exalt him above all forever. O all ye angels of the Lord, bless ye the Lord, praise and exalt him above all forever. O all ye waters that be above the heaven, bless ye the Lord, praise and exalt him above all forever. O all ye powers of the Lord, bless ye the Lord, praise and exalt him above all forever. O ye sun and the moon, bless ye the Lord, praise and exalt him above all forever. O ye stars, bless ye the Lord, praise and exalt him above all forever. O all ye winds, O ye shower and dews. O ye shower and dews, bless ye the Lord, praise and exalt him above all forever. O all ye winds, blessed be the Lord, praise and exalt him above all forever. O ye fire and heat, blessed be the Lord, praise and exalt him above all forever. O ye wind, bless ye the Lord, praise and exalt him above all forever. O ye dews and storms, bless ye the Lord, praise and exalt him above all forever. O ye night and days, blessed be the Lord, praise and exalt him above all forever. O ye light and darkness, blessed be the Lord, praise and exalt him above all forever. O ye ice and cold, bless ye the Lord, praise and exalt him above all forever. O ye frost and snow, bless ye the Lord, praise and exalt him above all forever. O ye praise and exalt him above forever. O ye mountains and little hills, bless ye the Lord, praise and exalt him above all forever. For all things that go on the earth, bless ye the Lord, praise and exalt him above all forever. O ye fountains, bless ye the Lord, praise and exalt him above all forever. O ye seas and rivers, bless ye the Lord, praise and exalt him above all forever. O ye whales and all that move in the waters, bless ye the Lord, praise and exalt him above all forever. O ye fowls of the air, bless the Lord, praise and exalt him above all forever. O ye beasts and cattle, bless ye the Lord, praise and exalt him above all forever. O all ye beasts and cattle, bless ye the Lord, praise and exalt him above. O you children of men, O ye children of men, bless ye the Lord, praise and exalt him above all forever. O Israel, bless ye the Lord, praise and exalt him above all forever. O ye priests of the Lord, bless ye the Lord, praise and exalt him above all forever. O ye servants of the Lord, bless ye the Lord, praise and exalt him above all forever. O ye spirits and souls of the righteous, bless ye the Lord, praise and exalt him above all forever. O ye holy and humble men of heart, bless ye the Lord, praise and exalt him above all forever. Now, for Ananias, Azariah, Mishael, bless you, Lord, praise and exalt him above all forever. For he had delivered us from hell and saved us from the hand of death, even delivered us out of the midst of furnace and burning, out of the midst of fire, deliver us, O King. All ye that worship the Lord, bless you, Lord, Praise the God of God. Give him thanks because his mercy endureth forever. All right. No, I'm the last one to sing. Everybody else say it there. Come on, Delta Shelter. Put it up. Yeah, put it up. No, just practice. Everybody just practice. Just practice. Because we know there's other people, but when you start it, you gotta do it for a whole 40 days. You can't start it and say, man, I ain't doing that. Because you're gonna bring a curse upon yourself. Once you start it, say you're gonna do it for 40 days. You gotta do it. If you don't, you're gonna bring harm to yourself. The turn and bless thee and keep it, turn and make his face to shine upon thee, and be pleased unto thee. Turn lift up his kindness upon thee, and give thee peace here with Israel, the Lord our God. You can press amen if you want, but post and dream, post and dream, post and dream. Post a dream, post your dream. Yeah. Because they're in trouble. Because they're, like I said, them people in trouble, man. Don't think them people not in trouble. Them people in trouble. Because they ain't no been trying to break in his house. I mean, they broke to the house, but they ain't no been trying to do their little joke, assassinate me. That's the worst thing they could have done. One of the worst. All right, let's go. See what we got. All right. First, while I was lying down, I heard a voice tell me a man is going to, die. Huh? Soon, no, I heard a voice tell me a man is going to die soon. While I was woke, and God gave me a dream. In the dream, I was talking to a man in my family. I'm not sure if it was my cousin or his own. I told him that God said he's going to kill someone soon. Then I walked away into another room. And they came and found me and said someone came to them and reminded them of what I had said and told them that the person that is going to die is them. And I knew that it was one of the angels that told me. Yeah. That's where you're at. Oh, another dream. There was a fire on the house. My family was in. The whole house was going to be destroyed. And I was the only one that knew. So I went away. I went inside. Oh, I know. No, I'm going to tell you. I went inside to get them up, tell them it was time to get out the house. Yeah. Now, I know what this dream means. The main one that I remember is when I went to my brother to tell him to go. He wanted to take things like play safe, so I gave it to him. I could feel he didn't care how much the house was burning or how much time he wasted. He just wanted things. Then he wanted to take all the games, so they think it's a game, it's something to be played with. All the games, so he got a big bag packed with all the games he wanted. I looked for a few books that said Toy Story, that said Toy Story on them in a cartoon movie. And I was thinking God does not want us to take all of these things. God is trying to show us how to use simplicity. Only have the necessities that we need daily, and let everything else go. No, go to always be ready in the time of emergency. I didn't have this dream. The graven images of their gods should be burned with fire. Thou should not desire the silver gold that is on them, nor take unto them lest thou be snared therein. For this, for it is abomination to the Lord thy God. Neither should thou bring abomination to thy house, lest thou be a cursed thing like it. But thou shalt utterly detest it. Thou shalt utterly abhor it, for it is a cursed thing around self. No, because just like right now, man, Satan is attacking me so hard with deal petty stuff. Yeah, he's trying to. That's how he is. He like to attack you with useless stuff, and then he get you thinking about the useless stuff. Then he got you. Yep. But the same day the light went out of Solomon and rained fire and brimstone from heaven and destroyed them all. Even thus should be in the day when the Son of Man is revealed. In that day, which should be upon no, he which should be on the housetop, and stuff in the house, let him not come down to take it away. And he that's in the field, let him likewise not return back. Remember last wife, whosoever shall seek to save his life shall lose it, whosoever shall lose his life shall preserve it. I tell you, in that night there should not be two men in one bed, and one shall be taken, other shall be left. There shall be two men in one bed, one shall be taken out, one left. I don't care. This is this. So when I was in Jamaica, and so now this is probably the second time. The first time, me and him was on the levee. Satan, Dolphins, Samuel, we was on the levee, and I didn't know him at the time. Me and him conversation and talking while we was on the levee. The next, they had a flood and everything. A lot of stuff was going on in the dream. That's when I first started having a dream vision. No, first I started having the dreams of vision. I would say repeatedly, but no, it wasn't like that. Constantly, yeah, they start coming in constantly. The dreams and visions. So God sent me to Jamaica. So when I was 8 and everything, so they had a little dude in there. Now, he like to be a little gangster. So God, you can tell me everywhere you go. Everywhere you go, we always say, everywhere Israel goes, Satan is always present. Satan is always there. And so, so one night, so I go there, cause I go to bed early, man. 4 o'clock, I'm in. So anyway, so one night, everything goes off. I saw you, they fire their weapons. Fire their weapons. They fire their weapons. The next thing you know, they fire their weapons. They come and knock on the door. And after they knock on the door, they ring the telephone. I told you all this before. So when they ring the telephone, roll over, went to sleep, man. All that foolishness, man. Got nothing to do with that going on out there. I don't know nobody in Jamaica like that. So where I gotta get up, open up the door, go out there, let's go see who got shot. Let's go see that. That. Right. So you try to get me to be afraid. They want to do their little thing, man. It's not that foolishness. So I rolled over, went to sleep. So when I went to sleep, I told y'all this before. Next thing you know, me and Satan fight. Yeah, like in that picture of dead president when the lines were teed in cliffs and the lines were teed sitting on the back, well, something like that. And I was sitting down around like that, and Satan had his knees in my back. Man, I ain't scared of you. He took his knee and put it in my back like that, and he walked off. Right. No, he's definitely trying to do now. Give me to be afraid of me. I ain't afraid of you, man. No. Try to attack me all that last night with all that foolishness. I prayed in prayer and went on to sleep. No, he's telling me God not over with yet. They're still trying to Satan because me and him been battling faith. Well, straight up in valley. And so now, since I wasn't afraid afraid of them breaking the house and all that, because that was about. One of the things was about to get me to be afraid. I told you I was afraid. I was laughing. Why laugh so hard? Right then, I didn't call the police the next day. They asked why I didn't call the next day. And then from last night, you try to make all this type of sound, try to keep me awoke and everything. I just said some prayers. Just said some prayers, and he said that's not really over with yet. So I just lay in the bed. Next thing you know, I was asleep. Then I had my dreams and visions. Just tell you, then I woke up this morning, and no, because I rolled back over this morning and went back to sleep. And so when I went back to sleep this morning, no, I just went back to sleep. If you not go back to sleep, I have other dreams and visions. He want me to be afraid of him. There's nothing to be afraid of. Why would I be afraid of him? Satan is nothing to be afraid of, man. I mean, y'all probably had them fights in y'all dream and vision already. Dream, I remember I ate a sandwich my father gave me. I had a sandwich also. Let's see. Right. My father gave me and had meat, cheese, lettuce, tomatoes, and I sat down on the couch. And my dad was standing up eating the same sandwich. My mom came over with her own sandwich, and we were in my grandmother's house. And she had almost the same sandwich, but she had like a half clove of garlic in her sandwich. And she was about to sit down in my grandmother's rocking chair. All right. No, the grandmother's still alive, ain't she? All right. So it might not be the same for everybody. It wasn't the same for everybody. It wasn't the same for everybody. Well, let's see. The dream I remember. No, because I had sandwiches I had to eat in my dream and vision also. Because it looked like everything else on it in the dream and vision, but the bread, the sandwich is bread. You have that bread, then you got meat, yeah, lettuce and tomatoes. Uh-uh. All right. No, because it don't have to be that. It can be a blessing for everybody. Except for your grandmother, she had that garlic. That garlic is a bitter taste. Yeah. Anyway, the dream I remember I went to this school. It looked like my school a little bit, but it wasn't. And I was, even myself, I was an old teacher who used to work there. Was a young man. I came to the school. For some reason, I first went to a place where something happened. A kid who was a boy punched a girl in the face, and everyone was freaking out about it. And the teacher was quick to defend the girl. And I said to her, "Well, what really happened? And why did you feel like you had to do that? Because if it was the other way around, it wouldn't even get reported." All right. No, he attacked the women, attacking the men. Okay. Now I got more to it. No, you saw it. Then you question it. Oh man, these people doing all types of stupid stuff, man. This doesn't make no sense what they're doing. But they the ones who don't say. Let's continue on. No, because that's what's really going on when you watch them videos and everything. Because they do it to every generation. They did it to my generation too. Because a lot of the young ladies now want to know what happened, and what happened that they told your parents, the women and the parents, that they didn't need no man. Yeah, and your parents were saying I can do bad by myself, but everything you're doing is getting it from the generation that was supposed to teach y'all, didn't teach y'all, and y'all getting it from them. And then you think I'm my own person, I'm my own. No, you're not. No, you're not. Everything you're doing, everything you see, you're taking that from from the enemy, from the heathen and the enemy. Tell you what you're doing. All right. Anyway, that's one thing else. So the girl gonna start attacking the boys. No. Anyway, the teacher was quick to defend the girl, and I said, well, what really happened and why did he feel like he had to do that? Because if it was the other way around, it wouldn't even get reported. And I was implying that he was his person. She was going to write about what happened in the school newspaper from on the girl's perspective and leave the boy out. No, because that's what I told you what he was going to do. Now they start doing it. Jerry is a problem. Now see how I would write a perspective on the boy that she didn't want me to because she knew I would say the truth. But then she gave me a pen and a paper and I started to write. And at first I didn't spell things correctly, but I remember one word. I did spell that. No, God didn't want to remember nothing else, just wanted to remember this one thing. Let's find out what it is. Yeah. So I remember one word I spelled that was God. Yeah, it's always God. That's what I was telling them. It's always God. It was God. And the lady was quick to be on me and say how my grammar spelling was bad. So I calmed down, another people wrote down. And she didn't want it. They don't want to hear nothing about God. Nothing. And women, they want to do what they want to do. Say how something you don't read. All right. No, see how many grammar and spelling was so bad. I calmed down, got another paper and wrote down, and she didn't want it. Next thing I was in school pool, there was a shark. There were sharks in the pool, another fish too. And I went in the pool, and every so often there were huge waves, and I wasn't afraid. Right, so we know the waves are coming in. We already know the waves coming in. Yeah, so now they're showing it to him. Everybody gets to see it. Remember Asa when he got to see here? Yeah, not the same thing. So no, he had to go. He got to go to that. We got a couple of things in that green. Jerry got to go see it himself. He got to know that for himself. Well, they got one there in the book of Isaiah that said, I'm going to meet you and I'm not going to meet you as a man. That's in there, that's in his dream, so he got to go there. You got to go there. And then there was the book of Amos, where Amos went last time, with all that water that's in the oceans, and the sea's going to be on dry land. You got to go there. Yeah, so those waves, I wasn't afraid, but the instructor went in the pool after me, and he was like a man who looked pregnant. That's in there too. You got to go there. All the men that look like they're pregnant, that's scripture too. I just didn't tell you that because that's where he at. You're going to eat and never have enough. So the men don't look like it. Go see now if they're a man that is what child. So pose that. If they're a man, that is what child. Yeah, that's in there. I felt like something slamming on my foot. And no, not left the pool, but riding away when I got out, I told him how it was odd that the pool was on the second floor. A message from on high, and that not on the ground. And then next thing was at the place where they was having church in the school. And it was going on, and the whole place was in a lavish, huge church. And I remember I was naked, and everyone had a problem with it. All right. No, the church, he told the church that he was going to strip them naked. But also, they ain't going to strip them naked. But I also remember, because that's a gift from God. Remember, that's that's in the Gospel of Thomas. And so Jerry got that gift. Gospel of Thomas, man. Because he said he wasn't afraid, he wasn't ashamed. That's the Gospel of Thomas. So he got another gift for the Spirit. All right. Gospel of Thomas. And there was people of all ages in church and class, and kids was running around jumping very high in the church. Now, I had no shame once. But everybody about me was being exposed, and I felt like free when I came down. The church was not. I told you that was Right? Because I told you this, I'm gonna tell you again. So this morning I was watching James Robinson, I call James Robinson because they've been robbing the people ever since I was a kid. They've been preaching the same thing. They've been getting money like that for years and years and years. These people have been built mansions, right? All for that. And living a certain lavish and luxurious lifestyle. That's what they're doing. Poor people money, all the poor people money. That's what they're doing. Anyway, let's continue on. Uh-uh. So God already told you going to fold all of them. All of them. That's in the apocalypse of our father Elijah also. Second revelation of John. We read that. Yeah, we read that in a lot of books. Yeah. He's going to expose them all. Because this morning, him and Jonathan Corn and the return of Jesus. So what they're saying is, because he's definitely in Green Beach, so what they're saying is that, James Robinson, well, billions of people are going to be saved. And it's happening right now. And yeah, we want you to come on with us, and we're gonna go down and we gonna dig some wells, and we gonna give these people wells and all that pumps for the wells. Man, go ahead on with that foolishness. Because they're bunch of robbers, thieves, liars, con men, and everything. Of course, y'all see that now. And so now we're going on. Now I didn't post that yesterday. We're gonna be healing what you know is we're gonna be healing sick, raising the day, and doing all of that. No, all this gonna be going on as we start already. And so they're gonna claim to be us. They're gonna say, well, you hear about those Christians? That's us. We out there now. I told you the great revival was coming in, and we out there. No, that's a lie. That's a lie. No, they already started. That's in this dream vision right there. Yep. And so a lot of them know he saw them people. He saw them people. Watch. Keep watching. It's gonna get worse than that. He told you what Satan was gonna do. Signs and wonders and all that. Yep. I felt very free when I came down. The church was done. This obsessed lady, security guard, she tried to give me a COVID mask to cover my private areas and my face and stuff. So I took one, I acted like I was going to put it on and threw it away. And then I wanted to leave the school. So I'm leaving, and she called me over the loudspeaker, code red. All right, so no, it sounds like it's gonna have another play, but this time it's gonna be because what is the name of that thing? No, that was during my time they had that play. They always had play. Yeah. No, I don't even know I can't even think of the name of it. And it was a horrible play that went. Uh-uh. I can't even think the name of the play. Yeah. They just had it. They just had it in the 80s during Ronald Reagan era. Yeah. All right. So they're gonna have another play like that. I don't know why I can't think of that play. Because it was a play. It might not seem like wasn't a play, but it was a play. All right. No, that's how plays are. All right. Let's continue on. No, somebody gonna know it. Somebody gonna write it down. No, because they had a lot of first they were talking about the men that was having sex with men had to play. And then after that they found out they had children had to play and everybody had another like that. Just another play. Yeah. Uh-uh. Anyway. Let's see. No, I can't think of that play. It's still going on now, but it's not what it was. But they got medicine and stuff that they take. One time they would take like 7 or 8 different pills. Now they got down to like one pill which they already had. And all this stuff be design plans, bro. I remember I was not right. So we're gonna start. We're gonna come to, well, it's just a different one, but it's the same thing. Anyway, he called over the loudspeaker code red and said that with hallway I was going down and things like, but I found Peter Pan costumes, all green, from the theater room. That's blood. It's the last colors. Huh? Well, he had red on, all right, and then the green is pale green, Peter Pan color. Isn't it pale green that you think that he had on? All right, that's the last horseman on what, pale green? And the last color is blood. Okay. Then when I used to blend in and I hid with some people in a cubicle office area and I was having a conversation with them and host a police officer. So they're gonna have another mass shooting at school, probably already happened. Yeah. I don't know if I have another mass shooting. Now Peter Pan is down here. The police always trying to find me because the man gonna get away. They riding down the whole school and once the horse was answered, decided to try to find a way out. This guy, Esau man, was investigated like a detective. He came over to the cubicle and asked the guy if he had seen me. He said that I was the guy who was taking advantage of the school, who would never come into work and get paid. He said out of an 8-day week. So there's somebody that working at the school gonna do the killing. Yeah, he's gonna be doing the killing. I don't know. Wait and see. Might already have. I ain't already happened unless it's happening right now. All right. 8-day week. Mm-hmm. That be happening this week. And you wouldn't come in one day. Or it can be 8 killings. You wouldn't come in one day and make money. And then I knew you was gone to see me, so I broke and ran for it. And he chased after me. So I went downstairs up a different way that made him get lost. And I saw him at the bottom where he couldn't get to me. I went over to him, stuck up a middle finger, and I said, fuck you, a few times to him. Man, that's 3 curses on the schools. I don't know who did or saying something because he's saying something behind our parents. That's 3 curses to him. And he was mad at me and started to get angry. And then I said, well, you see it right there. And I said, you see these? These mean fuck you. And I ran away and went to a classroom. Computer on these Israel kids gave me a handshake 2 times. So, no. All right. No, the man gonna try to do something to the school. It's a curse that you put out. It's a curse that all of us really putting out. Man, we just had this conversation. All right. Because we the ones got to do it. And no, he's attacking the school children. So if he's attacking the school children, you know what we're going to say. So God give him the permission. That's a command to curse him. I don't know. It could be Esau man only killing Israel children. You can curse him. Could be. I got a lot in that dream. Got a computer on. And I ran away and went to a classroom of computer room. All right. So some could have that could be Microsoft, Facebook, Instagram, whatever. Yeah. We can have some things. Now we already know what they're gonna do to us. So we can encourage them also. So this is a classroom setting up. I always put down education. And we own a computer and they're gonna stop the lesson All right. So now, when the time comes, there, I just ask. You know they're gonna do it, bro. We just ask, and we'll wait on you and see what curses you say going fast. All right. All right. Gave me a handshake 2 times, so 2 curses. There's gonna be 3 curses. Like he gave me something, but I didn't see what it was, and I just had the name of the curse on my tongue. No, it's all right. Uh-uh. And I opened a window, and I was out, and there were some people outside wondering where I was, and I left, and I ran. I knew I was going to have to come back later to get my car. Uh, you're in charge. You're in charge. And this one happened at night. At night, when one was there, I ran. No, we're going to have something done at night. And I ran and jumped this fence. But it had a little electrical wire on it, and I touched it, and I felt all into my body. All right, no. Mm-mm. No. Let's see. Let's see what it was. And if when I touched it, felt it through my body, but it wasn't very strong, but strong enough to feel it. And I could kill and the power to it and left, and I woke up. My heart was pounding like I was really wanting. I felt really good. All right, no power from up on high. You jumped the fence. I don't know, Jared, if you have any sickness and disease in your body was healed because you felt it all through your body, but also when the holy angels touched me, and the holy angels touched me, I felt it all through my body and I was healed. Yeah, yeah. I felt it all through my body and I was healed. So it could be one of those type things. Also, while it's going on. Anyway, no, you got a lot in there. Well, we're gonna see how many killings gonna be. All we gotta do is wait for the killings. They're gonna be and wait to who talking against you or speaking against you because we already know that they're gonna mess with, or we already know they're gonna mess with Facebook. We already know they're gonna mess with us on the computer. So the curses, yeah, AIDS for nothing. I'm trying my best to say, yeah, AIDS. All right, smallpox, hepatitis. Uh-uh. That, oh well, she has something with that. Smallpox, we know that's coming. We know the black plague gonna come again, so we already know that. Yeah. And she said hepatitis. All right. No, hepatitis is already out there. Yeah, it's out there. Hepatitis. We already know smallpox, the black plague. We already know that's gonna return. Yeah, all that's gonna return. Now, because we know HIV/AIDS for nothing. I went to a restaurant to buy food, and I looked through the glass and felt what I wanted to eat. Look in the picture. That's not good. It's not good. You say you picked out what you wanted to eat. That's not good. And then stepped aside and waited as I was waiting. The man behind the counter in the high plate air asked me if I knew how to cook. I said yes. Still not good. And then he said something to the fact that he needed someone that knew how to make soup. I said yes, I do. Then all of a sudden my name was announced on the loudspeaker saying that my food was ready. When they were saying it on the microphone, and I went to get my food. All right, that's not good. That's not good. Did you find your dream from yesterday, your dollar? All right, no, that's not good. Uh-uh, uh-uh. Better shall the Almighty answer that for you. Oh, no, that's not good. That's not good. I'm grateful for the Most High always for Making a prayer, Jesus. I can do the last one. All right, that's not me. That was Belshazzar. You're a priest. You must have asked God. Yeah, God must have heard what you were saying about how difficult it was going to be. And then you must have said, well, I know it's going to, if it was the other way, I'll be able to do that easily. All right. No, able to do it, it's going to be easy, though. That's what it did. I'll pray right now. I'll start right now. I'll start praying right now. You had to make them 20 days more easy because that was in Jerry praying that they're going to be attacked. Yeah. They attack us every year. Every time we do a 40-day prayer, they attack. No, I wouldn't trust that at all. Nah, I'll start praying now. And ask them to make it easy. Yeah. Yeah. Have no difficulty with it. All right. And agreeing that was a place where people was dancing. Like a dance class or exercise place. Then I saw a man dressed like a female going around to all of them and being involved in everything. That's not good. Then I was building up. I was at the building, it was jump very high. Every time I ever dream of jump high, it's very addictive to keep doing it. Yeah. Power from up on high, be able to do anything. So when I was there, I heard someone say, what are you going to do when the money is worthless? Okay. A message from up on high. We know that's coming. I told y'all that's coming. All right. No, because when I had the jaw dream, and the woman told me it was $500. And so when I go get the jar, it's 500 pennies. There's a jar full of pennies. Remember, I ain't want no 500 pennies neither. It wasn't. So they're telling the money's gonna be worthless. Yeah. Any way you want to pray it, Yehuda, just pray it. Just pray it any way you want to pray it. No, because that was in Jared's dream. God gonna curse them. Whoever come against us during this time, God gonna curse them all. No, I don't know. He's gonna give the curse to Jared. I don't know. Probably everything what type of curse it's gonna be. All right. Anyway, so we know the money is gonna be worthless. I told him, don't mess with me. Didn't I not tell them people don't do nothing to me? Don't do nothing to us, really. But yet still they do. All right. Anyway, so while I was there, I heard someone say, what are you going to do when the money is worthless? The person was also saying, if you're America, then you will have a lot of tribulation with the money situation. We already know that because I told you that in that jar was pennies. Pennies was in the United States of America. I told you that what I read was it. Anyway, well, I don't have no good news. Sure I don't. All right. Because I was trying to tell y'all last night, I couldn't rest like I usually rest. I just roll over and go to sleep. Like, why should I be afraid of Satan? No, but so last night, no, like he kept on, yeah, like he kept on trying to keep me up and keep me on the watch for something. So I want to go to sleep like I usually go to sleep. But then no. And then like audible voice. Say he still haven't finished with what you yet. That would say. Yeah, he's still trying to get to me. See. Because I'm not afraid of it. Yeah. And so I'm afraid of them. They won't come in, let them come in. I ain't got nothing here to take. Well, if he's coming in after me, then he's in big trouble. Really, you think the Most ain't gonna let somebody do me something? Come on, man. Well, anyway, so that was it happened. No, then uh, when he gave me something, you know, um, no, I had because I asked him, then he showed me. So if anybody ever seen this, they got copper, thick copper wire. So a lot of people know got thick copper wire like that. And but they had taken it first. It was like a mess. You know, it was copper wire like a mess. It was just like a mess. Right. And then after, then when he showed it to me again, it had then wrapped itself like, you know, like when you get ready to wrap something, they take and make it like a six, and they had a seal on it to clamp it together. Right. So they had made it like a six, and they had a seal on it, and said this was what they was getting in the house. No, this what they wanted. They said this is what they wanted that was in the house. Yeah. So that's what he said. Yeah. Right. No, then I woke up from that. Oh, I got something else for you. Wait. Now I'm looking for the pen. I gotta get the pen. Wait a minute. No, I'm telling you what had happened. Yeah, wait a minute. That's a real woman. Yeah. Now, hold up. Take your time, God. Just that. Know your dollar. I told her to bring that. I'm gonna tell you something, dog. If you know, I'm waiting. All right, I'll tell you what to tell you. No, because then Belteshazzar. No, then Belteshazzar went to he went to number six. Number six. Number six. Mm-mm. The sixth angel. So that's what I told him. Yeah. No. Anyway, let's continue on. No, I got another dream for you. Yeah, I got another dream for you. Well, that was the first. It was like more like oracle voice stuff. I dream all last night. I don't remember all of them. A couple of them I do remember. Though. I had another dream. Satan attacked me. I was having sex with a woman. All right. And I had before, but she wouldn't make the orgasm. So I had that one. Things been changing your life. Right. And I had a dream where I had sex with a woman and they was on to watch and everything, and they thought I was going to have an orgasm, but I didn't. Yeah, I didn't. Everything had changed. I was attacked with something like that, and I tried everything to get out of it. And I asked God to protect me. I was much more sensitive about those things now. I just wanted to continue on and pass this test because they're still trying to get me. Yeah. No, I mean that you got a lot coming with, man. God give you all power and stuff, man. Satan's trying to take all your power away from you. Because you finally ask for something now, God, you ask to be a prophet. You know, a lot of things come along with being a prophet, and we see it in your dream vision. Now, I want you to have that. Satan trying best to get down. I want. Here's another one coming. Make himself like God. It's a prophet that made himself like God. And I want you to have that type of power. All right. No, that was say. Yeah, it's just another prophet that made himself like God. And they want y'all to, that's what we're doing. Be perfect, even as your father in heaven is perfect. So we get that power up on high. That's what was in Asa's dream. Yeah. God showed him what's coming from up on high. The collapse, I told you everything was going to collapse. Not, I told you that. The whole world economy is going to collapse, especially America. All right. It's about America. No, because long as you have America, they can't take the plane. America have to go down for them to complete the plane. But we already know America going down because America beats us. So we already know they're going. Yeah. Anyway, let's continue on. No, I had those type of tests also. Oh no, just keep fighting, and every time he come against you, make sure you pray and pray hard and loud. Yeah, yeah. All right. I was walking where they looked through the glass, picked 3 items. So I picked meat, beef. You're leaving so much out of your dreams and visions. Right. I don't know why you're leaving it out. You should put it in there. I already know what's going on. All right. Once you post your dream and vision, we see. Because if you go post and not doing your own will, not having your own way, and then Jesus said, "Eat what I give you. Eat what I give you." That's what the Lord God said just when telling Jared that. Eat what I give you, but you doing your own will, doing your own way, picking everything out for yourself. Not gonna go well with you. I'm telling you. Well, did you go look up the dream and vision that you had yesterday about the house? And on this side and that side, cut off. All right. All I can do is just tell it to you. It reminded me about a part of a dream I had last night. Thank you, Jared. So I saw 3 women who came and sat down near me. Then a woman who sat closer to where I was had a black skirt on with no drawers. Yeah, and then she said, put her leg in the air trying to, and then just walked away thinking, she ain't going to get me. Yeah. Turn you over to a black woman, and then she show you a lady this nakedness. Right. So they're gonna try to attack him. I don't know. It might be even a police. It might even be the police. Yeah, they're gonna try to attack you. Yeah. I don't know. You might be driving somewhere or something. Might be a police trying to attack you. Yeah. So watch out for that. Yeah. No, they got a saying when you see a woman, a naked woman. Yeah. No, they can put trump up charges on you, Ace. Right. They can put they can trump up some charges put on you. It's not about that. All right. It might be time for you to get another gift and have another test. Yeah. And so no, I tell everybody the same thing. I'll tell you the same way I tell everybody else. Sometimes you gotta just be faithful and sit still. Just be faithful and sit still and need this teacher. No, it's my fault. Anyway, yeah, so you might be time for you to get another gift of the Spirit, a more powerful gift of the Spirit, so it's another temptation. Okay. No, no, all you can do, if they come and put up trump up charges, what's on you or something like that, don't say nothing. Yeah. All you can say, no, I say, it's not me. I didn't do it. And just leave it like that. Because if you don't leave it like that, they're going to try to escalate it and make it to this and make it to that, make it to that. Right? But as long as you obey the voice, keep the commandments, keep the Holy Covenant, and remember simplicity, innocence, yeah, and don't get angry or anything, and know that this is Satan coming to you. And right, so that'll be your best. That'll be your best to get. Oh no, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. All right, but I'm just saying, it might be the police putting trump up charges up on you. Might be somebody trying to put something a lie up on you. All right, whatever it is, you're gonna know. It ain't gonna be that long. All right. I pray at least 7 times. They asking God to deliver me, and so forgive me for ever letting myself into position. I ask God to show me something in my dream and vision tomorrow to make sure that's enough. All right. You always got to go to. I got to go to prayer. Yeah. I pray a lot of prayers. I always have one specific go-to prayer. Yeah. Oh, it always works. It always works. Never fail. My go-to prayer. So find your go-to prayer. Find your go-to prayer. Yeah. No, when I got in a lot of situations, I reminded God. I reminded the Lord to say, if I'm ever in trouble, call upon you, and you will deliver me out of trouble. And that's what I did. Yeah, I called upon him, and he delivered me out of trouble. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. He contested me, and they couldn't understand why. Yeah, because that's what this is about. When you make God a promise, keep your side of the promise. No matter what goes on, keep your side of the promise. If we promise God, keep all the Torah, all the law. So no matter what happens, that's what we do. Well, that was made Satan made. Because you see, I can get to you. Remember I told y'all that in all the boys. So when they broke in the house and everything, did all that, that was on the cut. Tell y'all about it, and I think about break out last. Anybody else be frantic? They broke in my house, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. Man, great, I'm gonna do all that foolishness. I ain't got time for that. Then he tried to make me call the police on the covenant day to report it. So if I was calling the police on the covenant day and that brain coming in my gate, he's working on the covenant day. So that makes me broke the covenant day. And I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. See? Because you gotta know when you're up against Satan. And so what? I wasn't dead, I wasn't beaten, I wasn't fooled. You gotta know your enemy and what he's really trying to do. Because a lot of times you'll see something going on and you think about those two people. It's not about those two people, it's about you getting you out of your comfort zone. When you see them people out there and say, "Oh, look what they did done to George Floyd." All right, then you serving the most law. So they're trying to get you mad to get you mad and make you break your commandments, your laws, your staff behind George Floyd, because now you done got anger. And anger, no, you got angry. And anger rests what? In the bosom of fools. So it wasn't about the Floyd, it's about getting us out of our righteousness and holiness. So you gotta remember that, man. All right. This ain't no George the Lion. Them been fighting. I'm 70 years old now. I've been spending the last 60 years fighting anger. Man, it's not this. Then no, but that's in Jerry against wickedness and the woman of sin, the black women. All right, when Jerry overcome that, he's not gonna go back and say, man, I had her before. She was a virgin. Boy, I bust her open. Right. Nah. No, she always come back with something. See, he's not gonna, every time you see Jerry, if Jerry starts teaching and stuff, he's not gonna bring that up over and over again. He's not gonna do it. Or Joe, because he's not gonna do it. He's not gonna write a book about it. He's not gonna do it. All right, I'm just telling y'all. Because that is wickedness to get us to be. Every time you look around, they tell you the same old thing. They remind you of what they have done unto you instead of going to what God had prepared for us beforehand. They're not because you're Israel. And this, all right. I'm just letting you know. All right. Goes all the details and God allowed to remember. Don't short. Every word you say, the details, is those. Yeah. Because everything means something. Colors, numbers, signs, how many people is in the vision, how they do what they do, all that means something. All that means something. And every time you add on something or take away from something, all right. Also, one Israel kid that shook my hand, I told him to promise me with a pinky promise that if anyone he didn't know, if anyone asked, he didn't see me, and he promised me. I had on a necklace with one of the roly-poly bugs as his pendant. No, he had on a necklace with one of the roly-poly bugs as his pendant, and it looked real. All right. Okay. I know what that was. So pray about that one, Jerry. No, I got you. There you got you. There you got you. No, but you can pray. Remember Father Adam, and when Satan got Father Adam to promise, yeah, remember that? And it's in a couple of books. Yeah, but we going into Adam and Eve. Adam and Eve, when because he did me the same thing, Obama. Because when he first came, it was Obama, and I told him and Michelle, and I told him about their wickedness. Then when they got up, first they were sitting in the chair, I told them all about their wickedness and they wasn't right. And then she got up and went to the left, he got up and went to the right. So I followed him. And so when I followed him, I was telling him about, things and what he was going to do. The next thing I know, he reached out his hand and shook my hand. First he was Obama, the next thing I know, he was a little girl. Then I know that was Satan. And that's what, yeah, that's what that is. Yeah. That was the dream about right there, what you're talking about. Go read it. When Adam shook Satan's hand and made that promise to Satan. That was that is. Yeah. He did tell us, don't get frantic. Last year during our prayer, we kept buffering, cutting the channel, cutting all yeah. Does that mean I lost everything? No, that means I lost everything again. No. That does not mean that. Right, remember Father Adam, no, that's a prayer. No. Remember after Satan had done Father Adam that, and then what Father Adam did. Father Adam went and did, no, he did penance for Jerry. Jerry told himself. When they were sitting on the wall, and Adam that had sex with Eve, and then Satan said, I'm not going to do that. I mean, forgive me. Then Adam told Satan, I'm not going to do that. But then Adam prayed and he did penance. Come on, man. Yeah. No, he didn't lose nothing. He didn't lose nothing. Right, because you said it in the dream vision that you prayed. All right. No, yeah. He said that in the dream vision that you prayed. All right. About the 40 days, what you was planning on doing about the 40 days. Okay. So you tell everybody before the 40 days start. We already know that. He does it every year, man. Come every time we do 40 days. What happens when you start doing the 40 days? All right, we start buffering, we start getting cold. Strange things start to happen, unusual things start to happen. Until we start having unusual things happen to our dreams and visions. So Y'all should be used to it by now. Yeah, you should know that here he come again. They ain't gonna stop us from doing the 40 days. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Cause this point, well, let's just go there. Man, ain't gonna keep on talking the same old thing. All right. Yeah. Oh, Jerry, you're a prophet. You got power from up on high, man. Don't let that man, don't let. Because that was all about. It's about making you afraid and making you fear. Don't let them do that. Don't let them do that. Say your prayer and do it 40 days and let it go. Yeah. Mm. It could, it could be God giving you another chance to do another type of 40 days. Yeah. Most likely, yeah. God probably got something for you that you didn't get because you didn't do. I already know. Don't post it. Don't post it, Jared. Jared, do not post it. Don't post it, Jared. But right, God, this might be the time. God telling you, I'm giving you a chance of the 40 days that you did complete, and now is your chance for to do it. Yeah. Oh, I don't know, Jared. I can't answer that one. All right. Because about you is remember, I say what I want. It's still gonna come down to a personal relationship between you and your friend. And if God showing you uh, that what you can do, all right, got something for you that has been heaven waiting for you. All right, uh, let's go. Um, Lamentations chapter 5. Remember, O Lord, what has come upon us, and consider and behold our reproach. All right, so that's what we do. Remember, we did this last year when we asked God. Remember when we did 40 days and we asked God to restore all Israel, like our father Moses told us to do? Yes, we did. We done that last year. Our inheritance is turned to strangers and our houses to aliens. Our inheritance is turned to strangers in our houses. Yes. The fallen angels have taken over our land. Yes, they have. All right, then we waited this yesterday. Moloch, the star god. Is that not demons and devils? So who is over there in our land? Are we not waiting for the fallen ones to show themselves in our land? Y'all doing the same thing to me again. Come on now. Because we going to a war. We're in a war now. All right. No, I don't want y'all to say, well, I, no, no. I don't want y'all to say that. Because you can't say that you haven't been coming here listening and what we've been saying, what we have been doing, and what God has been showing us and telling us to do haven't been hurt, haven't been helpful to us. Because we've been doing the same thing as our fathers and them have left us for to do. And so y'all gonna say it's not helpful to y'all? Come on, man. Our inheritance is turned to strangers, our houses are to them. No, I'll be watching those videos. I don't like to watch them, but I watch them. Watch the TV programs and all that's the same. When you go read the testament of all the Jews, and it said we was gonna become what? Our women was gonna become what? Our son was gonna become what? All right. Okay, well then go. I looked at one of them shorts, and how the dude was buying money for paying all that money for shoes, thousands of dollars for a pair of Air Jordan ones and all that foolishness. Oh, I've seen that. Yeah, I've seen that. That we and all of them got wine glasses in their hands and like they're really killing it because they're so young and attractive and stuff like that. Come on, bro. All right, didn't not our father say that all that was going to happen to us? It has not happened. Okay, well, have strangers inherited our? Yes, yes. Anyway, we are orphans and fatherless, and our mothers are as widows. Is that not so? The single parents, the children that don't have father at home or mother at home. All right, then because we are orphans and fatherless. Right, and we got some children out there, mother and father, that got sat down or killed in penitentiary for something. All right. No, because coming time is payback time. Because he told that nation that enslaved you, that nation that even freed, I will judge. I'll tell you every time, the populace has begun. All right. Mm-mm. Man, I can't even hold up my hand. No. Oh, man. Because of giving that power and all that foolishness. We are orphans and fatherless now. Mother and father, are they not? Because they have it all the time. They're not paying the child support. But tell your daddy I need my child support money. And what she gonna do with she? No, she got the children living off food stamps and welfare. That was like the children living off. And then you could go see a basket at Walmart. And what it's built up with. I don't get to that. All right. No. We got more to it than just that. All right. And said, no, because the children don't have no guidance and they don't want no guidance. They reject it. Because we don't have to do that. We don't have to tell the children. All we have to do is give them the Torah. Give them the Torah, not just what they giving us, the commandments and all like that, because we know that's not the Torah. So give them the Torah. Right, that's why he said Esau would not permit Israel to study the Torah, and now we know why. Okay, no, because when I look at the program, then they got all the guys jumping up dancing. We got his own little guy jumping up dancing, twitching like he's a girl and breaking his arm like he's a girl. No, because all that you learn from them. Let's continue on. We have drunken our water for money. So you see this little bow does not cost money. Well, go to Jackson, Mississippi. Go to Jackson, Mississippi. Go to Jackson, Mississippi. And when you go to Jackson, Mississippi, see how they drink the water. Oh, no, go to Flint, Michigan, and see how they drink the Pontiac, Michigan, one of them, and see how they drink their water. We have drunken our water for money. Our wood is sold unto us. Our wood is sold unto us. Yeah. Energy wood. They got wood people. Well, go to Home Depot, Lowe's, everybody. They got. Yeah. Wood is energy, and it's sold unto us. All right. No, because two things you should never let people have control over. All right. Our necks are under what? Persecution. And that's what Abel saw. That's what Jared just saw. All right. Our necks are under persecution. Now I see that. I see that. Yeah. The policeman. Israel police might be a captain, a lieutenant, or a captain, or something like that. And here come Esau. And all he is a patrolman. And he don't have to be on the job that long. And that damn group of them arresting a patrolman that been on the job, got rank over him and everything else. But this sort of happened. They know who he is already. And he is in civilian clothes. So they come and stop and harass him while he's in civilian clothes. And make an excuse to why they done it. Yeah. It was very expensive. I'm just telling you. No, because you go in some other countries, they don't allow them to chop down the trees or nothing. They don't. They don't let them chop down the trees to get no fire. Some of them don't have no firewood. They don't. Some of them countries in Africa, they don't have no firewood. They don't have nothing to burn like that. Yeah, let's continue on. They should know it. Anyway, so our necks are under persecution. We labor and have no rest. And I remember when I was in that Christianity. No, I was in Christianity. I was going to college. I was working 2 jobs. I would go to school. That's a job to get out of school and have to go get a part-time job. Back then it was even rougher back then if you had any type of police record. So that's why they try to give you any type of police record. So to make your job, so you won't be qualified for so many jobs. Yeah, if you live a design plan, they're still doing things. They got a movie out there with Charles and stuff, and Danny Glover called Honey Dripper. And in that, they show you what they was doing. They was in a little small town. They'll catch you in one of those small towns, put a trump up charge on you, and put you out in the field working for nothing. Yeah. And the sheriff in there back there laughing, smoking their cigar, raping black women, young black women taking advantage of them. Because we said that yesterday, just like because that's their fault, they're doing it then, they're doing it now. And they'll come up there and say, who that is? Who daughter that is? Oh, that's Joe Jones' daughter. Yeah, how old is she? She's 16. She got a man yet? And then he go around there, take her. Yeah. Because they're doing the same thing as the fall of the devil. And you go, why? No, it's the truth. That's the truth. Yeah. And they're doing that right now today to do the same thing. Same thing. Yeah. And we live and have no rest. We have given the hand, notice that we have given the hand of the Egyptian. We have given the hand to the Egyptian. So spiritual Egypt, all over the world, that's what we have. And to the Assyrians, to be satisfied with bread. That's what we do. Yeah. I always do. I eat that bread. I eat that bread, but I can't stand the smell of it. Can't stand the smell of that bread, man. Bread don't even taste like it. Might be, but no. Anyway, so that's what you have done. Israel don't own nothing. Israel don't even do anything no more. For sure, you can easily find Israel breaking their own bread, starting with my people. That's where my people came from. When I was a child, I used to watch them, and we had goats, pigs, chickens. Well, they say hogs. Yeah, they call it pig, hogs. And that's how they lived off the land. Then they had to live in the field. They had to field peas out there. Right. Wow. No, but by the time I got 4 years old, they can change that. Then they can, and they stopped doing it. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Man, if you can find somebody, man, one of the women get to leave anything, make it taste so good. No, they had no other choice. If you find the right person, now I don't eat it no more, but I used to eat chicken. Well, if you find somebody a supper, and they say, well, we're going to have chitlins at the supper, that means you better be at the supper as soon as you open up the doors and say the food is ready. Because if you come back 20 minutes later, all the chitlins going to be good, be gone. You say, how many pounds did you give me? I cooked 100 pounds. In 20 minutes, all of them gone. Just tell you. Yeah. Mm-mm. Women don't play with the can of that, man. Oh, no, I know how to cook them. Yeah, I know how to cook them now. But I don't eat them no more. All right. Anyway, no, that's what happened, man. We don't know. Well, you go ahead and try and we're going to open up a black bakery and see how many hoops that you got to jump through. Yeah. Our fathers have sinned and are not, and we have borne their iniquities. Our father has sinned and are not, and we have borne their iniquities. That's what's going on now. You got a lot of going listen to the rappers and things out there, and they talk about how many children got, how many baby mamas they have. Well, I got the same thing. Yeah. No, because you live it. Uh, because you living in that time. We're just like you said, we're in the Egyptian time. We're in slavery. This is the last one. And I told you we did the same thing and all the slavery still came out to be the same way. Yeah. Oh, all right. Yep. I'm just telling you what happened. Let's continue. Because we have started repenting. Our Father has sinned or not, and we have borne their iniquities. Servants have ruled over us. There is none that do deliver us out of their hand. Right? Servants have ruled over us. Yeah. No, you have some of that. You have some of that also. Yeah. Mm-mm. We got our bread with the peril of our lives because of the sword of the wilderness. There are a lot of people out there doing that right now. Yeah. I don't like to believe that those things are happening, but they are happening. They are happening. Yeah. Mm-mm. Well, all you gotta do is go turn on television, go turn on some news. Well, how you think them people living in how you think them people living in Ukraine? How you think them people living in Sudan? How do you think them people living in Ethiopia? How do you think them people living in Yemen? I'm just telling you. We didn't learn our lesson from the Lord, God. Yeah. I'm just telling you what's going on with us. All right. This is the word of God. This was a prophecy by our father Jeremiah. Does not this prophecy have come to pass? Yeah. After each captivity, that's right. Listen to us. Our skin, our skin was black like an oven because of the terrible famine. Because of terrible famine. So when you go look at them sitting down, you can tell them people that they're man can look at them people's skin and tell them people that they're look at their features. And you go look at you go put up an African person and put up against Israel person that's in Africa. You can tell it apart. You can tell the difference. You can have two people there, both of them was born in Africa, and they look different, and you can tell. You can tell. Yeah, you can tell. Yeah. Our skin was black like an oven because of the terrible famine over there. And go see how them people look. And they got famine. No, they got famine in Afghanistan. And go see how they look. They got famine in Ethiopia. Yeah, they got famine throughout a lot of places. Some of it's man-made. They ravished the women in Zion, the maids in the city of Judah. They're doing the same thing right now. I just seen it. I just seen it. Yeah. Some of them want to be that way. Some of them don't. So I tell you about the United Arab Emirates. And then they go over there and they come and recruit them from Africa. Yeah. And we go there, no. They would go there and recruit them women from certain part of Africa to get them to come to United Arab Emirates and Dubai and all those places like that. Well, they don't want to work. They walk around in white garments, they dress on, and right. I don't do no work. I'm a rich man, and I can buy this. No, you're not. You're a liar. You're a thief. You're a murderer. You're a rapist. You're a whoremonger. You're adulteress. You all that and much more. I don't care. You talking about the prince of who? The prince of Satan? Yeah, you talking about the man who had Chicago killed? Yeah, that's what he is. He tell you that. Right. All of them are that. Now listen to what God tell you to do. Stop listening to what man say there, and they go there and kill that man. Did anything happen to him? Well, something gonna happen to him, but ain't nobody gonna touch that man. And you go do like you said, nobody said just like Israel is not even going back over there in Gaza and killing them innocent people and everything. Ain't nobody gonna kill them people. The United States are backing them 100%. And they tell the United States. The United States know they assassinated that woman. That that news reporter, that journalist from Al Jarizal, that's the name of it. They knew assassinated that woman in the United States. We're going to send her after because she was an American citizen. And they told us that we're gonna send over there, we're gonna investigate your army and find out what happened. They told us, you ain't gonna come over and investigate nothing. Yeah. And now the United States sending them billions of dollars and doing everything. Yeah. Because it's a design plan, man. It's a design plan. Just telling you. Yeah. And so no, they took them women over there, and the women went from the little country over there and think they gonna go there and make money and be treated fairly. That's just a lie. They've been raping Israel women in those countries, and the women protected by it highly because they come from out those little villages that's how it is. Yeah, where the virginity means everything. Them being liver pies and holy, it means everything to them. And so they go over there in the country just going over there working and everything, and next thing you know, the men come home and rape them and tell the wife know what be going on. But they better not open up their mouth. They better not say anything to that man. Right. So one of the girls said, I'm gonna tell. The man took the, you ain't gonna tell nobody. And took that girl, set that girl on fire. She did now. Yeah. Set that girl on fire and sent her back home and paid no money, nobody bought. Then got some women they raped, jumped out of windows and everything. Yeah. United Arab Emirates, no place over there. And Israel women going over there, they still going there falling for that same old lie. You don't need them people money, you don't need nothing from them people. Because you got wherever God put you at, He made sure you have food, shelter, clothing, wine, oil. Yeah, He made sure honey, He made sure we had a plenty of everywhere. Our father man, no, you want to go there because why are you doing it? Because you want to have everything of His day there. Just like over here, you want everything of your father, devil over here. I did the same thing. Everything I learned from them. Everything I learned from them. Everything these people doing, they learning from them. That's why when you go read the Torah and study the Torah tell you, be not a part of these people. At least you learn their ways. And Israel has learned all the ways of the heathen. And that's what you're looking at. That's what you're looking at. Running behind money, land, houses, things that can build you nothing. Now, one time during the 70 years, I was asked you, did one time during the 70 years, did you pray to me? At any time, no. And then He told you that they're going to plan to be us, as they're doing right now. And the Lord God said, you can't be my God. Tell me you can't be my people. Yeah. I'm just telling you. All right. No, everywhere they didn't do that during the slide right now. No, they did it doing it now. Some of them, they ain't got to do it right now. Some of them want it. They ain't gonna be better than him for them because that's gonna be better than me. I didn't marry me a stranger. It's gonna be better for me. Really think so, huh? All right. That went over there just dang on over there. So they ravished the women in Zion and the maids in the cities of Judah. So when I went over there, and God sent me over there, yeah, He told me. The women was telling me, men was telling me, yeah, my mother don't like them over there. And they treat them real, real bad. But that's during the daytime. If they get a chance and catch one of them women in the wrong place, they will rape them. They will rape them, pressure them to do something that they aren't supposed to be doing, and they will do it. I'm telling you. Princes are hanged up by their hands. Did that not happen? Yeah. The faces of the elder was not honored. No, they see me right now. I'm my own people. See me in them stores and everything. Follow me on this nice or show yesterday, boy, last or that man that died was like Walmart and paying and one, they give people to follow you all over the store. Your own people follow you all over the store. And he got loud and exposed that man. Where's the manager at? Where's the man? Then I told him, everywhere I go, he followed me all around. It was so loud. And the manager couldn't do nothing because he know that's their policy. That's Home Depot policy, that's Lowe's policy, that's Walmart policy, that's in the store you go on, that's their policy. To follow Israel men all the way around the store. All those, but Esau go in there and steal everything. You got Esau managers going there, and they go in there and have crazy stuff moving down, and they move it down there, and they say, all right, don't worry about it, I got it. And then they go steal stuff in bulk, and then they blame it on Israel men coming and steal. Oh no, that's what they do. I'm telling you what they do. Yeah. Anyway, then when the time report comes, well, oh, we lost 200 pounds of meat. No, y'all not watching them close enough. And he's laughing all the time because he's the one who stole the 200 pounds of meat. And then laughing out, look at these bunch of damn fools. Yeah, run behind the meat and everything. And I got them thinking that they people that want to steal it, and I'm stealing it all the time. That's how Satan is. Just tell you what he's doing. Yeah. Princes are honed up by the hand, faces of elders are not honored. And no, it burns me up every time I see you run behind the store for God and talk. Don't worry about it. They're going to pay for it all. So now I can go to the store and don't even worry about it. You're going to pay for it all. I'm just telling you. They took the young men to grind. The children fell under the wood. They took the young men to grind. That's right now. And the children fell under the wood. Yeah. No, they're sacrificing children. You don't think they're still sacrificing children? Yes, they're still sacrificing. Them young men out there, they ain't getting no. They don't get them young men rest. And then the young men having babies. A lot of them women, and women put them. Because a lot of women, that's how they make their money. We're going to put them on child support, and then I'm going to get my welfare check and my food stamp, and now I'm going to live in a public house. That's what they're doing. No women just letting you know. And sacrifice their children. Sacrifice them. Elders, no, the elders have ceased from the gate, and young men from their music. Yeah. You don't hear that all that. Like when I was coming up there, so many children, so many of us, when we used to be out there beating on stuff and making up songs and doing old songs, and you don't see that no more. No. The joy of our hearts is ceased. Our dance is turned into mourning. The joy of our hearts is ceased. Our dance is turned into mourning. Because I see that. I see them women out there and all of them doing the same thing. Showing their body pose and putting up the men and these because they made your women a bunch of whores. They made the men a bunch of whoremongers. Because that is of the father of devil, that's of Satan. They're addicted to dalliance and idol worship. So when I look at the people that got the rappers, and all they want to do what? They want their idol, their jewelry, that's their idol. And then when they talk about jewelry, I gotta have this to get that one. I hear that damn fool on the podcast there, Tim, damn fool, and he talk about high value men, high value women, and all that. And I listen to them women, listen to that. They're not, no, because they be young women. And they talk about their body account. He out like, well, I done made the money now. I can talk to you this kind of way. Because he haven't met the right woman. Right woman said, now aren't you a damn fool? Yeah. He up there following Andrew Tate and them he up there talking about I'm a high value man. I went out there and made the money and everything. So you went out there and made all that type of money to get a woman. Ain't that a damn fool? To spend all his life running behind the idols of this world so he can go get a woman to give it all to. Does that sound right to you? Because nobody call him a damn fool. Damn fool, because I don't care how much money you have, how much money you give. If she in love with somebody else, if she been in love with somebody else all her life and everything, she's going on play with your little game and everything. But when time is up, she moving on, partner, and you gonna look like a damn fool, a millionaire, a billionaire, a trillionaire, right? And she's on somebody else. You can go look at somebody. No, they show that on Casino. Yeah, the Sharon Stone. Yeah, all the money and everything. She out there and dealing with somebody else. But that's what they do. No, you can't blame it on them. Because that's what's going on. And nobody called them out. Nobody called them out and said, well, man, you're a damn fool. Yeah. to go out there, do all that so you can have a certain now, but they made me do the same thing. Made me say, well, you go to school, you're gonna have this on, and you're gonna get a good woman. Yeah. You marry a woman, thinks she's a good woman and everything, find out she just like a whole like all the rest of them. The joy of our heart is cease to dance, to turn to mourn. That's what's going on now. The crown is falling from our head. Woe to us that we have sinned. Yeah. But that's what's going on about sin. I know you don't want to hear about somebody. I got to tell you the truth. So you can stop playing God. That's all they do. Yeah. No, we receive our crowns back because we have repented. Our crown is falling from our head. Woe to us that we have what? Sinned. For this our heart is faint. For these things our eyes are dim. Man, I see that in a lot of things. I mean, those who know, they know. Well, listen, I got something for you. Let it clear out. I got something for y'all. Yeah. Because my heart is faint, and for the things our eyes with them, my eyes with them, I couldn't see it. I was in Christianity, and behind all the things, you can't see the truth. You can't really see what's going on. And you be faint of heart. You don't know. You can't stick with nothing. You can't stick with nothing. Making money is not the thing to stick with. You don't have nothing of God. You're not circumcised in heart at all. And all everything you see is dim. Well, let's read the next one. Because the mountain of Zion, which is desolate, the foxes walk upon it. So this back in 2014. Know what they have done. They went on Shiloh. And now they went on Shiloh and they took Shiloh and they put museums on Shiloh. But when I saw Shiloh, I was riding on a bus and I said, man, because I hadn't seen a fox since I was in Germany. And that was back in the 70s. And so I said, man, now I'm looking at Shiloh. I don't even know, at that time, I didn't even know it was Shiloh. And I see the foxes running up on it. Nothing on the mountain, just rocks and stones, and I saw it. Right? I said, man, look at this fox on that mountain. And he looked up to make sure he see me, and he put his head down and went on about his business. But he made sure he looked at me in my face. I didn't know about the scripture either. And so when I came home, right, and then I read it, God sent me to it and said, because the mountain of Zion, which is desolate, the foxes walk upon it. And I saw it, so I know exactly what he means. Thou, O Lord, remainest forever, thy throne from generation to generation. Thou, O Lord, remainest forever, because that's what the prayer we're saying now, for our repentance. And God gonna bless us. Yeah. I'm just telling you, man. Well, let's continue on. All I can do is, because that's what we're doing with our fathers, and we have left us from generation to generation. And how has that been going for you? Because I don't want you to tell me that, and then you come back and say, well, you know, no, I don't know. Right? All right. Because that's God, the Lord remains forever in the throne from generation to generation, and He has given us these things. He has given us everything, but we don't want that. We want what the heathen want. Things that avail it nothing, vanity, lies. Wherefore thou forget us forever and forsake us for a long time? No, He won't. Turn thou unto us. Turn thou us unto thee, O Lord. Turn thou us unto thee, O Lord, and we shall be turned. Renew our day, Lord, and that's what's going on now. And they're trying to stop you. That was in Jerry's dream. That was an Asa dream. And they're trying to stop you from receiving the power that God has given us. Because everything is, like you say, everything is prepared from us. Everything is pre-prepared for us. Listen, the Lord, thou, O Lord, remains forever, thy throne from generation to generation. What does that mean? That means everything has been prepared for us beforehand. And all we got to do is what? All right. Do what he said do. Obey the voice, keep his commandments. That's not, I got something else for y'all. No, it ain't good. I got it. Turn thou us unto thee, O Lord, and we shall return and renew our days. Oh, that's what we're doing now. All right. But thou hast utterly rejected us. Thou art very wroth against us. And he was that way. But he already told you that no, those that wear a strange apparel and those that cause violence on their master's threshold, that he's not going to leave, he's going to judge. He's not going to leave, and that's what's going on now. I don't care what they say. All right. All right. No, I wonder why people, no, I'm just telling you. What does it on that? Besides, he did not attach much value to the possession he had appointed outside the Holy Land. Such possessions are not a blessing. He did not hesitate to part with them. And he said unto them, take heed and beware of covetousness. For a man's life consists not in the abundance of the things which he possesses. That's what I'm telling you. No, man, that's terrible. No. Because they should have left us alone, especially me. They didn't do it. So all of a sudden, now somebody's going to attack me and say, you're going to attack me and everything, and I'm going to stop serving the Lord because of that. I'm not moving, I'm not stop serving the God. Because I go by God's promises that he had promised it. Well, no, did not God tell us that if we just been reading, did not God tell us if we don't obey his voice and keep his commandments, he's going to send us back to slavery? So God has done that. All right, God has done that. So now what you want me to do? You want me to go up on all the other promises or all the other words that he has left? All right, that's what I'm doing. Because I know if he put me in slavery, I know all the other things that he said going to come to pass also. The blessings, the chastisement of them. The Lord said unto Moses, I know their contrariness and their thoughts and their stiff-neckedness, and they will not be obedient till they confess their own sins and sins of their heart, as we're doing now. Right. And after this, they will turn to know uprightness with all their heart, with all their soul, and will circumcise the foreskin of their heart, the foreskin of their heart of their seed. That's our children. All right. All I can do is save. And I will create in them a Holy Spirit. It's a powerful spirit. And I will cleanse them so that they should not turn away from me from that day until eternity. That's what's going on with us now. And their souls will cleave to me and to all my commandments, as we're doing now. And they will fulfill my commandments, and I will be their father, and they should be my children. Come on, man. So I can tell you, I lived a lot of damn fools all day. Some people know. Some people just don't want to repent. Because I've seen this girl, she said she was a rapper, she liked to rap, but she had to get out because she said she sold her soul to the devil. And she did the right thing. But the devil don't own her soul. And she thinks the devil owns her soul. The devil don't own her. The devil didn't create your soul, nor does he own it. Nor does he own it. But as long as you run behind the things of the world, he owns it. Silver and gold, wood and stone, iron and brass, and all that food he owns it then. But if you stand for everything and don't run behind none of that and run behind things of the Most High God, yeah, that's how it works. All them young children out there, all they're doing, where did they learn it? All that they do now, where did they learn it from? Who taught it to them? Just like I go back over, because now I can go back over things. Me going to school, we getting trades and all of that. I learned that from who? I learned that from Satan and the demons and devils. I learned that from Esau. He got it on every channel. You have it on all over the airwaves. You have it in books, CDs, and everything. Right. Just like these people saying that they're Jews, but not where did they learn that? These people out there saying they're Muslim, Hindu, Buddhists, where did they get that from? Where did they learn that from? These people out there saying they're Christians and saying, where did they learn that from? Where did they get that from? They didn't get it from God. They didn't get it from their creator. Just telling you. That's why I say when you come on there with all that foolishness, I say you're not going to do me a damn thing. That's why I tell you, because I know now it's too late for you. All right. No, let me see if I can get this. Yeah. Mm-mm. No, because God is aware of we've gone just like Belder Shells, just like in your dream, we've gone another way now. We have repented. And so what God said, what He gonna do to the enemy when Israel repent? Okay, then. God don't need all this many people. Let's go back to the ark. Let's go back to the ark, because Jesus said it should be like in the time of Noah. So let's go back to the ark. 8 billion people come from where? From 8 people. 8 billion come from what? 8 people. God don't need all them people. That's why I told you, just like when He sent me out with the people, not by might, nor by power, I said, Lord, I mean, these things I have to hand out only 300. And I got that from Jeroboam. Get it. When they didn't have like 3,000 people, wait a minute, that's too many. Then he got down to 1,500, that's still too many. Then he got down to 300, well, that's enough right there. And then he go defeat a whole army. Yeah. Just tell you, the power that y'all have, you worry about these things. And you notice the time how the slavery hasn't come to an end, man. All right. No. Turning to Pharaoh, Moses said, in spite of all that has happened, I will teach thee something. If thou desires to learn, thou will be spared and will not die. Raise thy voice and say, you children of Israel, you are your own master. That's what's going on right now. The children of Israel, you are your own master. Yep. Prepare for your journey and depart from among my people. He told Pharaoh to tell that to the children of Israel. And I'm telling you all right now. That's what we do not, we have no control over what family we are born into. We have no control of who we are. No, whether we tall or short, fat or thin, beautiful, ugly, we have no control. We do have control of what? Or whether we're going to be righteous or unholy. We have that, whether we be good or evil, that we have control over that. We're the masters of that. Prepare for your journey and depart from among my people. Right, so that's what we're supposed to be doing now. Yep. And here you were the slaves of Pharaoh, as we were. We were the slave of Pharaoh. We were the slave of Esau, the last slavery. Right, slavery that we're in, the last slavery of Rome, the last slavery of iron. This is the last slavery. The last slavery of what? Well, where the Holy Bible comes from. Greek or Jew are the same people. That's where the Holy Bible comes from, the last slavery. People are slaves to the Holy Bible. Come on, man. Slaves to wood and stone, silver and gold, and iron and brass. But they got to write a comment and say, nah, I'm listening to you. Yeah. Sound like you're still that damn fool. Prepare for your journey and depart from among my people. Hitherto we were slaves of Pharaoh, but henceforth you are under the authority of God, as we are right now. Serve the Lord your God. That's what we're doing. All right, well, you going on, because a lot of people in the church out there go, not going to kill me because I'm a Christian. Really? They'll go read because they won't go read. I tell them, go read 2nd Revelation of John. Find out. Go read the Gospel of Bartholomew. Find out. Go read Moses, the vision of no, you got it, Moses, but the vision of Paul. Go read it. You're a good Christian, you. You're a good Christian, but you don't serve God. You're serving yourself. You're serving Christianity, which is a lie. Because when I heard James Robinson more this morning, him and Jonathan Cohen returned The return of Jesus. Now, the Jews don't even believe in Jesus. Right. Now, the Christian all they believe in what silver and gold, wood and stone and iron and brass, all are lies. That's why Jesus said, I think a strong delusion that you will believe a lie and all will believe that lie. Some God gonna come and get a fly away, and we gonna help you the Lord in heaven and everything. And Lord, send me your money and give me your money and thing, and we gonna go over there and give it to these people, these well waters. And people dying of drought and famine and everything over there right now because of your lies. Come on. I got them all. The Hindus, the Muslims, Farrakhan, and all them other people. Right, same thing. Pray to Allah. Pray to your God Allah. Ask the Prophet Muhammad to send you water. Ask the Prophet, so ask Allah to send you some food over there. And I see them women walking and everything. I said, no, I know they're not serving our God. They're not serving the God of their fathers. They're serving the God that they gave us to. If they serve the God of their fathers, Israel God, the Creator, then they won't be going through all that. He'll change all that. He told us that yesterday. He'll create rivers and deserts and give us send food. Man, I'm telling you. But they don't want to do it. They want to keep on praying to Allah. I'm going to pray to Buddha. And that Buddha, nah, that's what they're doing. I don't care where Buddha about to start war. Yeah, China, he about to start that war. Yeah. And Israelis about to start war with the whole watch, you see. They're about to kick it all off the Israelis. Yeah. And it was in the days of Enoch that the sons of men continued to rebel and transgress against God, to increase the anger of the Lord against the sons of men. The sons of men went, they served other gods, and they forgot the Lord who had created them in the earth. And that's what they have done right now. And in those days, the sons of men made images of brass, iron, wood, and stone, and they bowed down. Yeah, they bowed down and served as they're doing right now today. And every man made his God, and they bowed down to them. And the sons of men forsook the Lord all the days of Enoch. No, because I made my God was 7-day Adventist. Yeah. 7-day Adventist Christian God. That Christianity, that was my God. And I bowed down and the third time look around, I was in the church house. Every man made his God, they bowed down to them. The Son of Man forsook the Lord all the days of Enoch and his children. And the anger of the Lord was kindled on account of their works, and abomination what they did in the earth. Right. Because right now, if you go listen to people bragging about how many abortions that they had, how many of God's children that they killed, and how Israel contributed the most of all of them. Yeah. Man, I heard that dude now, Stephen Dawes, said that girl had 20 abortions. 20 abortions. Yeah. No, I know a girl had abortion. I don't know a few women that had abortion. Now, but at that time, I didn't know nothing about it. No, you be young, 20-something years old, nothing about no abortion. Young girl going to have abortion. And one of them said something about it, and I wasn't paying attention. Yeah. She said that the girl that got sick said maybe didn't do the DNC right. At that time, I didn't know what that meant. Years later, I find out what that means. So after they do the abortion, then they got to go in there and clean everything out. And if they don't do it, then you're going to get some type of infection or something like that. Yeah. That was a good church-going woman. Yeah, I could tell you. Anyway. But henceforth you are under the authority of God. Serve the Lord your God. Moses made him say these words 3 times. 3 times. And God caused Pharaoh's voice to be heard throughout the land of Egypt. God calls his name. And all the inhabitants, the homeborn and the alien, all the inhabitants, the homeborn and the aliens. Now I got something for you. Knew that Pharaoh had released the children of Israel from the bondage in which they had language. Because God already told us these people have to come and turn to y'all and say, truly, y'all are the children of God. Right. And our fathers have inherited what? Vanities and lies and things that profit not. And they gonna say, no, Jesus told them, I'm come make them worship at your feet and know that I have loved you. Yeah. We'll see. We will see. No, It says the homeborn and the aliens knew that Pharaoh had released the children of Israel from the bondage in which they had language. And all Israel sang, hallelujah, praise. O ye servants of the Lord, praise the name of the Lord, for they belong to the Lord, and no more the servants of Pharaoh. And that's what happened now. Yeah, Lord God told you after 7 generations, 70 years. All right, I'm just telling you, we have them now. If you want to still be in this bondage, go out to you. But no, no longer in this bondage. Oh, you servants, because he already told you. I'm going to send Elijah to all Israel, and I'm here. So you know how that goes down. Now that's most of it. Hallelujah, praise the all you servants of the Lord, praise the name of the Lord, for they belong to the Lord, and no more will serve Pharaoh. And we no longer, because like I just finished telling you, everything they do, everything these people do, they have learned everything they have learned from their master, from the heathen, from the enemies. That's why he tell you about the Torah. The Torah tells you, don't be a part of these people. Because if you be a part, if you be accomplice to murder, you're gonna learn murder. Let not your children learn murder. If you with thieves, you're gonna learn how to steal. So let not your children. And we have learned all these things from Esau. Well, who did you learn them from? Did you learn from your people, or did you learn all that from Esau? Watching Esau every move, doing imitate Esau and everything. And that's what they're doing. Yeah. And that's what they're doing. No, they glamorize murderer. They glamorize the murderer. They glamorize him, because if he's out there dealing drugs, they glamorize and all that. And Israel children run behind all that foolishness. Things that can avail them nothing. And that's what they're running by. And who have they learned that from? Well, when I see stuff, I know God has taught me. So when I see things like when the president come on there and say these certain things happen and going on like that, well, he can blame it on anybody. I look at him. Yes, I look at him. You the one supposed to be control over everything. You the one supposed to have all that power. You can do everything. Only way if it's still going on like it's going on, because you don't have no power over nothing. Either that, or you're 100% with it, of not changing anything. Keep the status quo. Yeah. So you can continue on living like you live it and not rock the boat or however you all say it these days. And that's what they're doing. Oh no, I'm rocking the boat. I'm building the boat and everything. I'm putting all those planks back together, having a big old ship. Sailing the come on, Father Jacob. Get on the boat, bring us back. Come and pick us up and bring us back. Never lie. No, I got more for y'all. Yeah, I got some more for y'all. Just wait a minute. Be cool. Be patient. Be not frantic. For they belong to the Lord and no more the servants of Pharaoh. And that's what we are. That's on y'all. And the king of Egypt insisted upon their leaving the land when they late. But Moses objected, said, are we thieves that we should slink away under the cover of night? Wait until morning. Pharaoh, however, urged and begged Moses to depart, confessing that he was anxious about his own person. But he was a firstborn son, and he was terrified that death will strike him down too. Now we know all this coming. Moses now dissipated his alarm, though he substituted a new horror. But the fear not, there's a worse in store for thee. And I'm telling y'all, That what y'all done for me, there's something worse in store for y'all. Because God had already warned you about me and told you about me. God is not, man. God ain't gonna let, man, you better hope God never answers my prayer. You better hope he doesn't answer my prayer. I'm telling you, which I know he's gonna do it. But you, I don't know. I don't know. What you going on? Mm-mm. Anyway, fear not, there is worse in store for thee. Dread seized upon a whole people. Everybody, I tell you, that's something worse in store for y'all. Dread seized upon a whole people. Everyone Egyptian was of now. Man, y'all better be better afraid. All right, because this way of repent. Okay, well, you see. Now, I got something for you. I'm going to tell you, Dave. Everyone in Egypt was afraid of losing his life, and he should be. And they denied their prayers for Pharaoh and begged Moses to take the Israelites hence. Now, y'all not going to do nothing. Y'all, now, people are begging for rob them with their houses. Write about the loan. Write about everything. Gerrymandering, all right, the educational system, finance. Too late now. Too late now. And they've been years, for 70 years for sure, they've been asking you to pack farewell. But you didn't do it. Well, let's continue on with it. I'm just telling you. Everyone Egyptian was afraid of losing his life. And they all united in the prayers of Pharaoh, begged Moses to take the Israelites in. That's the same thing going on with y'all good Christian folk. Y'all been listening to John. I would where I will stand with that good people. I'm just letting you know. Folks stand for truth. Yeah, I'm just letting you know. I'm just letting you know. Going on there. Beg Moses to take the Israelites in, and God's faith shall all find you in. Not here, but in the Red Sea. And I'm telling you, all that water and the oceans and them seas gonna be on dry land, as he told y'all it's gonna be. Man, I want you to remember this. Oh man, come on, man. No, I want you to remember this. He said, throughout the land of Egypt, so all the inhabitants, the homeborn and the aliens. I want you to remember the aliens. All right. Now I've got 2 minutes. Let's go. Now we got some more to read, and then by the time I get to it, you should know about it. The rest of the inhabitants of Egypt who had to part with their land was committed to remain in their native province. Joseph removed them from their own cities and settled them in others. His purpose here was to prevent the Egyptians from speaking of his brother derogatorily, as exiles, the sons of exiles. So God did that the same thing for them. God tried to mix us and get them to fact that he didn't do it. And now they had to live suburban. And then when they see Israel going suburban, what they did, they shot them down. They couldn't even go look in the house and see how the man built a house and see, and they might be having a house. No, they didn't do that. They had to live in a section where he said they had that. All right, they go walking in. I didn't live in people driving certain neighborhoods and stuff, and they stop you and they arrest you and find anything, and it could be a fast stuff. And they drop it up, and then they bring it down there. Oh, we made a mistake. That's your slickery. But your slickery then got debt and brought the debt to your door. Woo! I'm just telling you. Anyway, now you messed up. Then somebody had to tell you, leave that man alone. Don't touch that man. Don't say nothing to that man. Don't go near him. Nobody told you that. I know somebody told you that. Not him. Leave him alone. But you didn't. No, yeah, Andrew Tate. I dare anybody talk about Allah. I dare anybody to talk about Muhammad and see what I did. Disrespect him. Well, man, you serving a false God. You serving a false God. You a big damn fool. Along with Allah and Muhammad, a bunch of damn fools. That bunch of damn fools. You got people running around the world, running behind stuff that can avail nothing. How many billionaires you know live 1,000 years? How many billionaires you know live 500 years? How many billionaires you know live 200 years? How many billionaires you know live 120 years? And then how did they die? And that show you right there, you're a damn fool. And then because I don't want to be a damn fool like you and serve these things that say they're God's, but now you gotta have something against. No, if you're gonna say something like that and not serve your creator and serve this man-made stuff, this made up stuff, then what you expecting to call you? Come on, man. Doing that foolishness. Don't worry. Don't worry. You're gonna pay for every watch. I don't care who did it. You're gonna pay. Anyway, the Egyptian from speaking of his brother derogatory. Derogatory. As exiles, the sons of exiles, who made all of them equal aliens. So that means got them all together, and now all y'all gonna live here, y'all gonna live together. For the same reason, God later, that's the same reason why God later, at that time of going forth to the Israelites from Egypt, caused all nations to change their dwelling places about, so that the Israelites could not be reproached with having had to leave their homes. So you're in the United States, and they call it a melting pot. But what they do? Now, I remember the Vietnamese first came over here in the 70s. Israel wasn't permitted to buy no stores. If they bought a store, a person had a storefront or something like that, he dropped everything, did everything and more, and still didn't get it. And then during that time, the Vietnamese would come because they had unlimited resources. And they'd come there and offer you for your storefront $300,000, name and everything. Now, after they did it, then Iranians and Palestinians and all the Middle Eastern people came over, they did the same thing. Offer you money for your, not only for your storefront, your name too. Yeah. And Israel was not permitted to do nothing. Still like right now today, when you see somebody with a business or something like that, nope, they went through a lot. And then after they get the business and everything, they make everything late. The delivery person come along, well, I had a little trouble, and that's why you came in and say, I'm gonna call in on you, and you say, well, let's speak to the manager. Yeah, I thought you said, yeah, we sitting out the trouble. We can't help if something is wrong. Yeah, we got him real good. That was just doing behind your back. But you don't see that. All right. No, I've been through all that foolishness. All right. Anyway, he made them all equal aliens for the same reason God later at the time of going forth to Israelites from Egypt caused all nations to change their dwelling places about, so the Israelites could not be reproached for having to leave their home. And so even after the slavery, brought us all together, hoping that y'all would pack fair, but y'all never did. You never did. You don't want Israel in your neighborhood. You don't want Israel in your business. You don't want Israel nowhere. And you taught Israel to be against Israel. So when Israel go in the store, you got somebody to follow him all around the store like he's going to steal something. Right. He got more money in the pocket than the manager you got in the pocket. Some of them have more money in the pocket than the manager and everybody else in the store having their pocket. But yet still, look how you treat. No, it's not over with yet. Keep listening. The same reason God later at the time going for Israel, caused all nations to change their dwelling place so that Israelites could not be reproached from having had to leave their home. And finally, when Sennacherib carried away the Jews away from the land into exile, it also happened that the king first mixed up the inhabitants of all the countries of the world, and that would happen now. But he still single out Israel and treated them a certain type of way. Esau, those that said Jews not, took their name, took their land, took their name, took their God, took everything from what called themselves, taking everything from the birthright and everything from them. Yeah, we are Jewish people. We are God's chosen people. You nothing. Israel. Because God told you that was going to happen. You're not going to know what land you come from. You're not going to know your name. You're not going to know Know your original language. Most of all, you're not going to know your God and the power that your God has and have given unto you. All that's been changed now, but like you said, that was going to do. Remember, they all equal aliens. No, I want you to remember aliens. All right. No. And dealing these aliens in the land of Egypt, now, the female slave ground comes, all right. And dealing out punishment to these aliens in the land of Egypt, God showed that he was once master of the land and the Lord over all the gods of the nation. As we said, now that's in our prayer we're praying now. O Lord, for all them, no, O Lord, that all them that do that certain harm be ashamed. Let them be confounded in all their power and might. Let their strength be broken, and let them know that thou art the Lord, the only God of the whole world. Is that not what we're praying now? Well, let's see about that. Right, that he was once the master of the land and Lord over all the gods of the nation. For if the slaves and the captives of war had not been smitten, they would have said, mighty is our God who helped us in this place. For the same reason, all the idols of Egypt were swept out of existence. So that's going to happen again. It's going to happen again. And that night, everything will be destroyed. He told you that. I will destroy men and beasts, fowls of heaven, fowls of heaven, go ahead, off the land. He's going to destroy everything off that land, off the land. He told you he's going to do it. For the same reason, all the idols of Egypt were swept out of existence in that night. The stone idol was ground into dust, the wooden idols rotten, all those that made metal melted away, so that the Egyptian was kept from ascribing their chastisement to the wrath of their own gods. So that's the same thing going to happen to y'all. You already showed it to me. Likewise, the Lord God slew the firstborn of the cattle. The Egyptian paid worship to animals. So all y'all animals and stuff, you're going to kill all of them too. And they would have attribute their misfortune to him. In all these ways, the Lord showed them that their gods were but vanity. And that's going to happen again. It's already started. Well, let's see that. Of course, you want me to know. Yes, of course, you want me to tell it to you. Here's the dream and the vision. No. The sky was full of flight patterns that you can see. We all call what we all call lightning and thunder and patterns. So I walked out on the front porch, and I see white lines just like you see with the chemtrail line. So it has some wavy, some straight, some puffy, and it was all over the sky. Right. Oh man, it was everywhere. Like when the lightning strikes and see all them different things, that's how it looked. But these was more like, it was all over the sky, everywhere. Anyway, no, the sky was full of them. They also go forward on the path and return. So I see, at first I see something go on these patterns. So they'll go on this pattern, whatever the pattern was, to be in the sky, go on that pattern, then they'll return back on the same pattern. Keep listening to the dream, man. Now remember, they didn't want people to know. They didn't want people to know, as they was returning on the same time. So I saw as people was doing their usual thing, because that's what he just posted that. Belteshazzar, it should be like in the time of Lot. Belshazzar just posted that. Says no, because everybody was still doing the usual thing, and they was doing flight patterns in the sky and everything, just like they do with this chemtrail. Yep, that's what it reminded me of when I woke up, but it wasn't that. So something had happened, and I just run outside on the porch and say, the aliens are here. Well, loud voice, I kept on saying it was loud and loud. The aliens are here. The aliens are here. And it was filled up with sky. Sky was blue. You could see the white lines and lines. They was running on this line, running back on that line, all over. And I ran out of wood. That's why I say the aliens are here. And I kept getting louder and louder, saying the aliens are here. And I said over and over, those who was aliens was hung their heads down. No, because when I was saying the aliens are here, the aliens are here, they were flying in the sky and everywhere. I mean, the sky was filled up all over. And they had the flight patterns and everything they was doing. They was everywhere. Right, but then when I was hollering, the aliens are here, aliens, they had people that was like at desks and doing other type of work and everything. They hung their head down just like that. Yeah, because some of them was already aliens and they was already here. Man, no, I hear that. Might have been this morning. That's all I kept saying. I see. I'm not saying everything to the dream. Right. So some part I did miss, but man, you know, God let you the part that you really want to let it remember. No, I ran outside on that porch and said, because I've seen them. I've seen them the flight patterns in the sky and everything. They was everywhere. Oh man, it was everywhere in the sky. The sky was built up with them. And I run out and say, the aliens was here. The aliens that kept on saying loud and loud. And people was at their desks and everything. They had some of them sitting on the side of the desk doing stuff. And when I was saying that, they hold down their head like that. Yeah. No, man. I'm telling you what that happened. Now, you don't think what you want to think and what make it out what you want to make. I'm telling you. Yeah. No. I kept saying it over and over again. I kept saying it loud and loud so everybody could hear. The aliens are here. The aliens are here. Like the sound of an alarm. The aliens are here. The aliens are here. Boy, the sky but they showed me at first. They showed me a line. Yeah, how it was flying through the sky on a certain flight pattern. Some had wavy flight pattern. Some had straight flight pattern. Some had up and down, but all of them had the flight pattern. And they'll go on that flight pattern, then they'll return back on that flight pattern. And the sky was filled up with them. No, it wasn't at nighttime, it was daytime. Yeah, it was daytime. And some of it looked like clouds of smoke and everything. Yep, and then you could see the sky blue. They had clouds in the sky because you could see the sky was blue. Yeah, like that powder blue. Sky blue, that's how it was. Not dark, the light sky blue. And I ran out on that porch, and that's all I could see. The aliens are here. Aliens kept saying it loud and loud. Yep, that's what I heard this morning. And then when I looked around, I was telling people, that was in the building and stuff, and the other people that saw me, they hold down their head like this here. The ones that the aliens that was already here, they hold their head down like that. Yeah, as I was saying it. No, that's what I saw. That's why I told you about the kneeling. No, God chastised them all. Yeah. Told you that, man. No, and I saw that. I ain't even got to the people numbers yet. I saw that. No, and I told you what they told me. The first dream was about them breaking in and coming for me. Right. Then I told Delta Shell number 6. So let me go there and get that. No, what is the 6th vow? The 6th trumpet is number 6, man. Come on, bro. Let me see if I can find it. No, it was 6. Yeah, the 6th seal being broken. The 6th seal. Yeah, it's the 6th seal. That's what it is. No, because he said that he saw no. He told me that he had saw it. Yehuda said he had saw two seals. The other day he said he saw two seals. Yehuda. Yeah, he said he had saw two seals. I don't see the sixth seal. No. Because it looked like a six in the seal that. No, then I had the dream about the aliens are here, the aliens are here. And it was everywhere. Sky filled up with. Yeah. I don't know. Well, let's see, the second seal, the third seal. No, because Asa just said about the fourth seal. I heard the voice of the midst of the four beasts say, a measure of wheat for a penny, and 3 measures of barley for a penny. And see, thou not heard the oil or the wine. We know that's coming. Right. No, Jared just saw the man dressed like Peter Pan. And open up the fourth seal, heard the voice of the four beasts say, come and see the whole field. That's the war and everything. Yep. And death and hell followed. Notice he looked in the pale horse. The name of him set on him was death and hell followed with him. The power was given unto him to make food. That's a war. That's the World War III. And killed with the sword and hunger, the dead and the beasts of the earth. That's already started. Yeah. And the fifth or so, and the fifth or so, and all the souls of them were slain with the word of God. That's us. That's the prophets. Now we've been doing ours. All right, we know some more of us gotta dead. Some of you got prepared to die. Everybody not gonna see that. So don't get mad if you don't. No, still do your job. Still do your duty, but just don't worry about it. Because some of us have to be left here. Everybody can't die, man. Come on, bro. And when they open the fifth seal, so on the altar, the souls of them were slain for the word of God and the testimony which they had. Because we keep the commandments of God and we have the testimony of Jesus Christ. They cried with a loud voice, how long, O Lord, holy and true, dost thou not judge and avenge our blood of them that dwell on earth? We're doing that now. That's in the song we're singing now. Yeah. And white robes was given. Did y'all get your white robes? I know a lot of y'all got white. No, you get more than one white garment. And white robes was given unto every one of them. It was seen unto them that they should rest yet for a season until their fellow servants, also their brethren, shall be killed as they were, should be fulfilled. All right. No, because remember who we are. We are not all, we are the sheep of another fold. So we went through all this. Let's go. Now, the here, when I opened the sixth seal, so this is the one we're waiting on. The death and all that, we know that all that has started. Everything got grew up, but this is the one. Jerry had this in his dream the other day. Yesterday he posted. And beheld, there was open a sixth seal. Now, I haven't seen this before. There was I didn't see all the horses. I didn't see a whole lot. Yeah. And beheld when they opened, because y'all seen them now. And beheld when they opened the sixth seal, and lo, there was a great earthquake. So I saw all the earth. Yep, now this talking about because the earth gonna change poles. The earth gonna switch poles again, man. I'm just telling you, go read it. It's in the book now. And I beheld when they had opened the sixth seal, and there was a great earthquake. The sun became black as sackcloth of hair, and the moon became as blood, right? No, because they talk about Yellowstone volcano, and how and that no, they say that one is a world killer. And the stars of heaven fell into the earth, even as a fig tree cast out a timely fig, and she was shaken of the mighty wind. Because every time I heard Leonard Mother say, well, we're preparing, so when the earth be destroyed, because the earth is going to be destroyed, then we're gonna take and fly and go to Mars. But that's a lie. You better go read Obadiah, or Father Obadiah. Go read Father Obadiah. For those who don't know Father Obadiah, he is Esau. Or Father Job, he is Esau. So go read. Yeah. They know why I call them fathers. All right. And heaven departed as a scroll when it was rolled together. Now speak that. We have seen the earth being rolled together like a scroll. The heaven departed as a scroll when it's rolled together. Every mountain isle will move out of their place. Everything. And all the kings of the earth, great men, rich men, chief captains, mighty men, every bondman, every free man hid themselves in the dens of the rocks. I told you I was. All right? Y'all don't believe me. I should investigate, find out what my number is. Yeah, that might help you a little bit. No, in the kings of the earth, great men, rich men, chief captains, and mighty men, every bond, every free man, hid themselves in the dens and the rocks of the mountain, and say unto the mountain and rock, fall on us, this is Zion, and hide us from the face of him that sitteth on the throne. Now, who sits up on the throne? I saw Jesus sitting up on the throne. And from the wrath of the Lamb. And from the wrath of the Lamb. All right. Well, go read it. How Jesus sitting on the right hand of his Father and on the throne. All right. The Lamb is standing up. The Lamb is standing up by the throne. That's what it says. Fall, it says to the mountain rock, fall of us and hide us from the face of him that sitteth upon the throne and from the wrath of the Lamb. The great day of this wrath is coming. Who should be able to stand? Told you, man. All right. No, they got more to it. Yeah. And after these things, I saw the four angels stand on the four corners of the earth, holding the four winds of the earth. And the wind should not blow on the earth, nor the seas, nor in it. What that means? Time should be no longer. Because the wind blows the earth, and that's how they keep time with the sun and moon and everything comes from the wind. Come on, man. All right. Y'all just read today. Enoch one time was king of kings, when he was teaching all the kings, and the prince of earth was the king over all the kings. Yep. Everybody get that. I'm just telling you. Because I told them that, but they don't want to believe that. Because it's coming from him, that nigger. Yeah, it's coming from that nigger. Look how he dressed. He doesn't even pronounce the syllables right. Yeah, so that's the only reason why it's coming. They don't believe it because it's coming from me. But don't worry, because I don't worry about them. It's coming from God himself. Of course, those who doing it know. Yeah. And after these things, I saw four angels standing at four corners of the earth. So we know what this means because we went over this. All right. And I saw another angel descending from the east, having the seal of the living God. And he cried with a loud voice of the four angels, to whom given the earth, and the sea. Now I cried with a loud voice. The aliens! Yeah. No, I said aliens are here. Aliens are here. Loud and louder, huh? Yeah. No. I say they are here. The aliens are here. The aliens are loud and loud. God revealed to me how kings are kings in each generation. Yes, they are in each generation. No, because your turn coming too. That's why Satan finds his best to kill you, Garrett. Because you haven't grown up yet. You still remember Joseph was like 17, 18, 19, 20 something years old. Right. That's what I'm saying. Now he's trying to stop your reign before you even get started. No, don't let them do it. Don't let them do it, man. Saying, hurt not the earth, neither the sea nor the trees, till we have sealed the third of our God in their foreheads. And I heard the number of them were sealed. No, I saw the 144,000 being sealed. I saw when it first started getting gathered. And I told you that. I played that old dream vision for y'all. Yeah, I played it for y'all. No, man, they're down. And man, I look for it. I look for that vision. I didn't play that for y'all before. So I heard the number of them were sealed. There was 144,000, all the tribes of children of Israel. So y'all should know about the 144. If you don't know about the 144,000, I tell you, no, I tell you, know where to go read? The shepherd of heart. All right. That's it. Yeah. No, we know. We know. Yeah. No, and I cried with Revelation chapter 7, verse 10. And I cried with a loud voice, saying, salvation to our God will sit upon the throne and unto the Lamb. And all the angels stood around about the throne, about the elders was full beasts and fell before the throne on their faces and worshiped God. That's what I'm saying. Now, why did not worship the Lamb? But the Lamb is God. The Lamb is Jesus. Why did not worship? Because it's not Jesus. Man, I tell you, I'm saying, no, I'm cutting it off. Let it go. Let it go. Because now, just wait for it. Y'all should know by now. Anyway, my time is up. Come on about the show. No, man, when I had that, come on, bro. I had, boy, because your dreams and visions will never stop. As long as you obey the voice and keep them having. Now, they might slow down. You might not have that minute, but they don't stop. And getting the gifts of the Spirit, they don't stop either. Getting the fruit of the Spirit, it doesn't stop either. Just like with Jerry, he got more strong and more powerful in the Spirit. I'm just telling y'all, man. All right, no, I know the dollar. All I can tell you is you doing your own will in your own way, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. No, you're trying to hold on to what you know. It's not working, and you still holding on to it. No, because I already know what type of surgery you're going to have. I already know what type of surgery you're going to have. But you had a dream earlier that God told you was going to heal you of that. But you don't want to get rid of the things of this world. You're still holding on with, I know this, I know that, I don't care what he said. This means this, and that means that. You did that again today. Right. And you want it to be what you want it to be. Leave that out. No, it's not going to work. And you went to, no, because the Lord God said, eat what I give you. No, not doing your own will, not having your own will. I told that. No, if I sit down here and I say, well, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to pull out, and I'm going to tell you the accomplishment. Yeah, all that the devil has given unto me, now I'm going to tell you. Hey, come on, man. And then you're going to say, oh, I'm so impressed. Right, but that's not of God. That's of the father of the devil. And I have reverted back to my old ways. I have reverted back to all that God has taken on from me. And I have once become what? A damn fool. And I have been lost it all. Because one saved is not always saved. Just like some pastors and priests say, well, what is it? God so loved the world, he gave his only begotten Son, whosoever believe in him should not perish but have everlasting life. And then they tell you, one saved is always saved. That is a lie. That is a lie. Yep. You gotta get rid of all that stuff. Because you're missing out. You are missing out. And that surgery you're going to have, that's a horrible surgery. Horrible. Like that done again to me, I'd rather die. I'll just die because I don't want them to ever do like that to me. Yep. I'm telling you, no, I know some young women that had that surgery. And I'm talking about in their 30s that had that type of surgery. Oh, it's horrible. It's horrible. That's a horrible thing. Because you gotta remember, our mother Sarah was 90 years old. Our father Abraham was 100 years old. But yet still, Sarah had Isaac. Yeah. And I'm just letting you know, you follow the ways of the world. That's chastisement from God because you don't want to be obedient. No, because that house which you seen represent the house what? The house was sapphire blue. Because a diamond blue. Somebody else had that dream also. Because that represents the scroll, that represents the Torah. And then when you go to the scripture tells you everybody that commits certain sins or swear gonna be on the right side, and everybody that commits other sins gonna be on the left side of it. Right, and those who keep it, They're in the middle of it, keeping it, so they're not going to have to. I'm just telling you that's what you saw. All right. Have to, and then you'll be looking at why nothing like this happened to nobody, it only happened to me, because you don't want to surrender. All to Jesus, all to Christ, all to your Creator. I know that's a song the Christians sing. Yeah, but no, gotta send all I need to will. Don't go not doing your own will, not leading to your own knowledge and wisdom and understanding, but everything acknowledge the Lord God. I told you it's not easy at first to get rid of all that. Because you have, I went to school, I pay all this money, I got this degree. Yeah, oh no, I was under this pastor, he taught me this. No, I went to school, to theology school, and I learned this. Oh no, I'm a pastor and I learned this. I'm a teacher. No, you gotta get rid of all that, because God gonna make you out alive. All right, just let you know. I hate to see you go through that when you don't have to go through that. I told you the whole angels came and stood on the side of my bed and healed. Not only that, he was like that, but oh no, Jerry just got a heal. When he felt that shot go all through his body, yeah, he got more power, more strength, and he got whatever was ill, it got healed. All right. Give Caesar what belongs to Caesar. Give God what belongs to God. Give me what is mine. Jesus said, you don't have to go through that. You put yourself through that because you're proud, arrogant, and boastful. It is me, and mine, and I. A dollar. Gotta get rid of that. Please get rid of that. Right. Even if you don't disagree, learn how to shut up and wait till God reveal it unto you. Because He will. He will reveal it. He has done me that so many times. Just like I had to come back. No, just like I had to come back yesterday. No, I got carried away. Habakkuk, no, second chapter, 20 verse. Look what it said, but the Lord is in the holy temple, let all the earth keep silent before him. But I say that, no, I was talking about God told all the earth to keep silent, not all the earth, all the angels keep silent while the earth, who we was on the earth, to praise and bless his holy name. So God showed me that after I had done that, I said, oh, I'll get back to them. And now I'll tell you, see, I have lied. Right. And just leave it like that. Ask him, tell you I have lied, please forgive me. Because he tell you that every man be a liar on God tell the truth. You got to hold on to that, man. Because all these pastors and preachers lying over and over and over again. Now one of them come out and say, well, you know what? I have lied. No, they won't tell you that. And then they'll go there and make it this means this, that means that means this. Come out and say, man, I lied. And get it over with. Right, and don't do it no more. All right. I'm telling you this dollar, because God does not have respect of person. God don't care if you're a woman. He's the one who created you. You think He cares if you're a woman, that He's the one who created you? Then why did He chastise Eve then? And they tell you how beautiful and how perfect she was created, Eve, until she fell. And God didn't have no respect of her. And so what makes you think of respect of you? Come on, man. Adam. God hand fashioned Adam. Took his time and said, come on, give me this, give me that. And then he created Adam. And Adam was perfect and upright in all his ways and everything in the garden. Didn't care whether he was naked. Jumping around and dancing and singing, rejoicing and blessing the Lord and praising Him with all the other people and all the other holy beings. And then He said, God had no plan, and God worshiped Adam. Come here! Worship the image that I have made. And God kneeled before Adam and worshiped Himself. God don't have no respect for person. You being greatly deceived. All right. Eternal bless thee and keep thee. Eternal make His face to shine upon thee and be gracious unto thee. Eternal. That's what the time is going to give thee peace. Hear, O Israel, the Lord that calls one Lord, our God, the Lord that calls all them all. I'm just telling you. How many more miracles will I work to you? when you will have received the Torah and observed the law. Yeah. Many miracles as we're doing right now. Okay, the beginning of all things is hard, but as soon as you have grown accustomed to what? To obedience, all else will be easy unto as it is now. That's why Jared said, oh no, wait a minute. I didn't ejaculate, but I was digging in it. But I didn't ejaculate it, but I was digging in, oh Lord, please. Oh no, and I made a promise, painted promise. Oh Lord, please, why do you think Jared is going for all that? Man, come on. Okay, well, you go ahead on, Jared. I'll tell you what. Because there's nothing like what he had found. That what he had been searching for. He had found it. And at first it was hard for him, but now it's easy for him. Ask him, he's right there. Yeah. Anyway, that's it for me, man. This is not about might know about this shit that they should have left me alone. I told them don't do nothing. Some people you just don't mess with. Period. All right. Let's let you know. No. That all those that anything to do with that break-in and all that, all those who desire to do something to me, it's gonna happen up to them. It already started. The populace has begun. All those desire to hurt you or do something for you, gonna have to happen to them. That is the prophecy. So God kept the word of putting us in slavery throughout all the countries of the world. But then when we repent and all that he said he will give us when we repent, he's not going to do that. How many more miracles will I work for you when you will have received the Torah, as we have seen, and observe the law? Being the beginning of all things is hard, but as soon as you will have grown accustomed to obedience, all else will be easy to you. Well, ask Jared. Wait a minute, Elder. What repentance I can do that? No, he know what he has to do. The 40 days coming up. Because he promised God to do something on the 40 days and he didn't do it. And at that time, he claimed to be weak. Now I want to know what the excuse is this time. That's it. This is not by might, not by power, but by my spirit. You know what it is. Not by might, not by power, but by my spirit. I am alive. No. Until next time. No, because in that dream, God gave Jared extra power. Yeah, he gave him extra power. In the dream of vision that he just had, he got extra power, so I know he can do it. Got to try. Anyway, no, I am alive until next time. No, I'm just telling y'all. Because every time we get ready for the